Hi folks, Thursday 23 of October, this is an emergency call. You need to act very quickly. Elbm. They have the finance now to build a cobalt manufacture factory that will be the only one in the US who will be producing 6,500 tons of cobalt a year. That will give the US the independence versus Russia, China, and Congo, who are producing cobalt. Cobalt is in a bull mode. We come from $35,000 per tons, and yesterday we closed at $47,000 per tons. So why emergency call? I'm going to be very quick here. 825% cost to borrow. 825% cost to borrow short. Millions and millions of shares short that the shorter have been shorting from $8 all the way down to 1.5. Big short position, millions and millions, plus millions of fail to deliver who will need to be delivered from the 31 of October until the first 2 weeks of November. So a lot of reason to have some amazing return here. Naturally, I've been checking what's going on with dilution. Yes, there is dilution, but the big part is warrants that can be exercised above $1.25, because all the financing they have for the factory was, giving back shares and warrants. The big parts are warrants that can be exercised at $125 minimum, but they cannot utilize these warrants, convert them in shares until the 21 of December. The 21 of December. So you have 2 months from today to have some kind of short squeeze. It's going to be a big fight because the shorts have been shorting all the way down. So the shorts are very high in price, $8, $7, $6, $5. So they are still now deeply in green at $2. Huge activity after hours yesterday night with 1.5 million share exchange. And this morning, again, very high activity. So this is going to be very wild because the warrants cannot be in the market until end of December. And the short have a big expensive position of millions of shares short at 825% cost to borrow. Do your DD, not financial advice. Something big is brewing here. It's a real project, it's not a scam. New director have been appointed related to US defense. The money is there, so they have the money to build the mine. And it will be the only cobalt mine in the whole US. So it's a big story, big story. Coming with dilution, yes, for sure. But the big part of this dilution will not be in the market until end of December. I think it's 40 million warrants who can be converted in shares. Naturally, the higher the price go, the more money Elbm will get. Because if they convert, let's say, this 40 million warrants at $10, that's mean $500 million. So it's a big story, it's a big money, it's a real story, not a scam, real factory, real huge and well-known directors. This is a big, big story. How it's going to go, I don't know. It's going to be wild because it's going to spike, then they're going to reshort, cover, reshort. They have 2 months to play here. And who knows how it's going to go. It's very difficult to say. Naturally, it is in the interest of the company to have the highest price possible end of December so they can convert the warrants and collect a lot of money. Do your math, 40 million at $5 is 200 million. At 20 bucks, it's 800 million. So we are talking about a big, big story, a big mine, big money. Annual sales will be around 400 million per year in gross sales. So big, big story. Do your DD, and I think it can be very interesting if you trade it actively and when you have your stop loss, and if you're not too greedy. Take care, trade safely.